It is Empowerment Monday. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your day is going well. I hope you had a great weekend. I know my day was going fantastic. I had a great weekend as well. Um, Sit out here on the lanai because my wife's got some pretty important client calls going on inside. I didn't want to interrupt her. And of course, as life would go, my neighbor behind me has decided it's time to power wash his house. So if you hear that, that's what's going on. Um, I've come on these and I realized I've never really introduced myself. I am Rob Fenstermaker. I'm glad you're taking some time to spend time out of your day to spend this with me. I like to call myself a recovering burnout from corporate America who chose to become empowered and now wants to take other people on that journey to become empowered as well. And life is just provides opportunity after opportunity after opportunity when we really lean into it. We really begin to understand what life is all about, when we really begin to live life to its fullest. Now, I read an article this past weekend, which really, kind of caught me. And it kind of got into men's health, men's mental health in particular. And it just, a lot of men just to kind of put on this veneer that we got to be tough, we got to be strong, and we can't let anything, show that, who we really are. We got to be the guy, we got to be the strong one. And this is creating a lot of issues for men, creating a lot of issues in the sense that their mental health is really starting to be impacted. We're really starting to feel the significance of not living life to its fullest, not living it holistically. I know I spend a lot of time talking about holistic living because I think it's important. I think it's important to live life in a holistic way, of body, mind, and spirit, because that triune nature of who we are, and that is body, mind, and spirit, they're all interconnected. There's a thread that goes through all of them that feeds one another, and as we live that way in a holistic way. And we got to be intentional and purposeful about feeding each of those. And when our body, it needs the proper nutrition. Our mind needs those things to keep it healthy, to keep our mental health sharp. In our spirit, we just need to do different things. Mindfulness is something I have found to help me to be that holistic person who I want to be, to live my life to its fullest. And mindfulness can take on many different ways. It can just be, sitting down in the morning, journaling, prayer, actual mindfulness, just being mindful of everything that's around you. And that to me is what's the significance of living holistically. You know, we there's kind of a throwaway phrase that a lot of us will use when we see somebody say, "Hey, how's it going?" It's just maybe just kind of a way, just say, hi, but how's it going? And if we're going to ask that question, we really need to be prepared for somebody who's going to give us an answer of how things are really going. And if you're asked that question and things are not going well with you, are you willing to find the courage and the empowerment to let somebody know, hey, I need a little help in this time right now. Things are not working out for me in the way that I had hoped that they would, and I'm struggling. I need help. That takes courage. That takes empowerment, and that's the first step in becoming empowered, is understanding we can't do this on our own. We need those around us that are going to give us support. We need those around us that are going to pick us up when we're down. That are going to be there, that have that supportive ear for us and are willing to listen. Because I think that's one of the problems that we really face as a society right now, is nobody wants to listen. Nobody really wants to listen. All we want to do is make certain that our point is made, but we don't want to hear the opinions and what's going on with other people. And it creates this dichotomy of that people become fearful in saying what's really on their heart, what's really on their mind, for fear of people are going to misunderstand them, for fear that they're going to get shouted down, for fear of whatever it may be. And to me, it's unrealistic. We have to be willing to listen to others. I want to listen. I want to help people by listening to their concerns, by listening to what it is they want out of their life. That's the only way, as people, that we're going to be able to get through the challenges that we face. And there's no secret the last 2 years have been tough on many people, especially people, mental health has really struggled. Just not, it's across the board. And, we start seeing it manifest in different ways when our mental health starts to struggle. Relationships struggle, addictions can go up, just different things. Our physical health can deteriorate. So, maintaining that strong mental edge takes intention, it takes purpose, it takes a willingness that if you need help, to ask for help. And it takes a willingness on others to make certain that those around them are doing well. And just asking that simple question, how are you doing? And not, just studying aside when they just say, fine. If you know something's going on, let's push. Let's push a little hard and just find out what ways we can help. So I'm going to ask you, how are you doing? How's everything going with you? Because I'm genuinely interested, because I want to help you. I want to serve you in ways to help you to become the best version of who you can be. If you're burned out, I've been there, and it creates just anxiety. It creates stress. It can even create depression, that constant burnout. And we need something, some outlet to find that. And, as I was going through that myself, and when I was in corporate and going through that constant burnout, I was able to discover those outlets that helped me to get through it. But it just finally got to a point where I just couldn't take it anymore. And I had to find a new level of empowerment and step away. And to be honest, it was a great decision for me. It was a great choice for me. It opened up so many opportunities for me. Like right now, my wife and I, we're starting on this new chapter in our life. And without me stepping away, this would not have been possible. So what's the chapter you want to start? What's the thing you want to step away from as you discover who it is you can become? As you discover what it means to live your life to the fullest, to become the best version of who you can be, to become the absolute version of that person that you need to be. And hey, Bernard, thank you for stopping by. I answer your questions. Does telling people your problem help in solving it? Well, sometimes just getting that off your chest. Yes, I think it can. Getting that out can help to start taking you on a different road, on a different journey, to help you to discover what it is you can become, to help you to become that best version of who you are. I'm not going to say it's a solve, but it's an opportunity to get that off. Keeping that bottled in, that's never a good place, because eventually that's going to explode. It's going to pop. When you just keep something tamped down, eventually it's going to explode. So we got to get it out. So just taking the time to listen to those in our life, taking the time to listen to those who have concerns. We have to be that ears for them. We have to have that empathy muscle exercised to really understand, to really lean in, to help them to get through this. I would love to hear from you. And I'm very serious when I say, how are you doing? Because if you need somebody to talk to, I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to take that time and give you the opportunity to tell me what it is that is going on for you. I would love to hear it. So I hope you have a great Monday. I hope your Monday takes you to that next version of who you are and helps you to become that linchpin for your week, to make it a powerful week. So I would love to hear from you. Just again, I'm going to ask again, how are you doing? Let's be empowered. Let's find the courage of what it means to really listen and to really find that courage that if you're struggling, to ask for help. So this is Rob Fenstermaker, your corporate burnout turned empowerment coach. And I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.